Okay, so let's proceed with the last case. So this is when lambda are equal. So notice this is lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2. So i-denote lang natin siya as lambda. So our general solution ay z is equal to z1 plus z2. We all know that z1 is equal to c1 omega 1 e raised to lambda of t. So since lambda yon, lambda 1 yun, but since lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 is equal to lambda, nilagay ko na lang as lambda. And then where z2 is equal to c2 omega 1t plus omega 2 e raised to lambda of t. Since parehas lang yung lambda 1 at kay lambda 2. So let us try to solve that. So z prime is equal to 2, 4, negative 1, 6. Z is, when z sub o is 1, negative 1. So again, that's when t is 0, x is 1, y is negative 1. So again, ang unang gagawin natin is to subtract lambda from the principal diagonal. So this is 2 minus lambda, negative 1, 4, 6 minus lambda. Take the determinant and then equate to 0. So that's 2 minus lambda, 6 minus lambda, minus 4 times negative 1 is equal to 0. So that gives you 12 minus 6 lambda minus 2 lambda plus lambda squared plus 4 is equal to 0. So again, FOIL method lang yan ha. So that's lambda squared minus 8 lambda plus 16 is equal to 0 because 12 plus 4 is 16. Then lambda minus 4 to the second power is equal to 0. So notice na parehas lang yung root. So lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 is equal to lambda which is equal to 4. Then, katulad ng ginawa natin, kukunin muna natin yung omega 1 which is a1, b1 that corresponds to our lambda 1 which is equal to 4. So, same lang gagawin natin. Isa-substitute natin yung lambda doon. So, this is 2 minus 4. Again, rewrite ko lang. This is 4, negative 1, 6 minus lambda. Then, that gives you a1, b1 is equal to 0. Then, subtracting lambda 1, which is equal to 4. So, this is 4. This is 4. So, this is not to the fourth ha. I'm just saying or putting the value of our lambda. So our lambda is 4. So 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Negative 1, 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. A1, B1 is equal to 0. Then multiply ulit tayo. Negative 2A1 minus B1 is equal to 0. Negative 2 times that times that. So 4A1 plus 2B1 is equal to 0. If I divide this all by negative, that gives you 2a1 plus b1. Divide this by 2, 2a1 plus b1. So, this is parallel. So, therefore, we are on the right track. So, if a1 is 1, b1 is negative 2. So, if a1 is 1, b1 is negative 2. So, substitute lang natin 1, then b1 transpose, b1 is equal to negative 2. So, therefore, therefore, omega 1 is equal to 1, negative 2. Then to solve for omega 2, that's a2, b2. That corresponds to lambda 2b equal to same as 4. So, ang gagawin ulit is substitute na natin siya dito. So, that gives you 2 minus lambda 4, negative 1, 6 minus lambda. So, ang kinopya ko lang yung ating given dun sa taas. 2 minus lambda, negative 1, 4, 6 minus lambda. Then, a2, b2 is equal to, this time, hindi na siya magiging 0. Kasi kung gagawin natin siyang equal sa 0, magiging parehas lang yung makukuha natin dito since parehas yung lambda 1 at lambda 2. So, this time, i-equate na natin siya kay a1, b1. So, ang mangyayari, this is 2 minus lambda. So, again, lambda is 4. Lambda here is 4. So, this gives you negative 2 minus negative 1, 4, 2. A2, B2 is equal to the value of A1 is 1. The value of B1 is negative 2. So, this gives you negative 2A1 minus, this is negative 2A2 minus B2 is equal to positive 1. then 4a2 plus 2b2 is equal to negative 2. So notice that still this is parallel. So pag dinivide ko to all by negative 2, so magiging negative 2a2, negative b1, positive 1. So still parallel, so nasa right track pa rin tayo. So now if a2 is equal to 1, this is 1, transpose mo doon, magiging positive 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. I-divide mo by negative 1, then b2 is equal to negative 3. Then your omega 2 here is equal to 1, negative 3. So since meron na tayong value ng omega 1 at saka ng omega 2, so kunin natin ang z is equal to z1 plus z2. So where z is equal to z1, which is c1 omega 1 e to the lambda t, plus z2, which is c2 omega 1t plus omega 2 e raised to lambda of t. So, but our omega 1 is equal to 1 negative 2, and omega 2 is 1 negative 3. So, that gives you z is equal to c1, omega 1 is 1 negative 2, e to the lambda, that's 40, our lambda is 4, plus C2, omega 1t, so that is quantity. Our omega 1 is 1 negative 2, t, plus omega 2, which is 1 negative 3, quantity, e raised to 40. So that will be our general solution. So if that will be our general solution, meron tayong initial condition dito that when t is 0, x is 1, y is negative 1. So, z of o is 1, negative 1. Substituting t lahat ay 0, so this is 1, negative 1 equals c1, 1, negative 2, e to the 0, because 4 times 0 is 0, plus c2, quantity, 1 negative 2, the value of t is 0, 1 negative 3, e to the 0. So this gives you 1 negative 1 equals c1, 1 negative 2 because e to the 0 is 1, plus c2, this is constant times 0 is, of course, 0, gives you 1 negative 3, e to the 0 is 1. So, kakaroon tayo ng equation 1 as 1 is equal to C1 plus C2. Lahat ng nasa taas, 1 equals C1 plus C2. Nasa baba naman, negative 1 is equal to negative 2C1 minus 3C2. So, this will be equation 1 and equation 2. So, to solve for C1 and C2, I need to multiply this both by 2 to cancel out this C1. So, pag binultiply natin, magiging 2 is equal to 2C1 plus 2C2. So again, ang equation 1 natin ay ito. Equation 1 natin, ito yung equation 2. I-multiply lang natin siya sa 2 to cancel out negative 2C1. So pag ginawa natin yan, magiging 1 is equal to, this cancels out, this gives you negative C2. Because negative 3 plus 2C2 is negative C2. Then C2 is negative 1. If C2 is negative 1, then from equation 1, 1 is equal to C1 plus C2. If this is negative 1 transposed there, then C1 is 2. So if C1 is 2, if C1 is 2 and C2 is negative 1, sa substitute lang natin sa general solution. So, z is equal to, the value of C1 is 2. So, you have 2, 1 negative 2 e to the 40, plus the value of C2 is negative 1, quantity, 1, 2, t, that's 1 negative 2. t plus 1 negative 3 e to the 4t. Sorry. Again, C1 is negative 1. So, sa substitute lang natin that C21 negative 2t, C21 negative 2t, then plus 1 negative 3, 1 negative 3 e to the 4t. So, sinubstitute lang natin sa general solution yung values ng C1 at saka ng C2. So, simplifying that, Z is 2, 1 negative 2 e to the 4t, minus 1 negative 2t, minus 1 negative 3 e to the 4t, and you have here e to the 4t. So, dinistribute lang natin yung negative 1 dito at dun. That's why it's 1 negative 2t e to the 4t. And then this negative 1 to positive 1 and negative 3 e to the 4t. So, that's why we have this. So, for letter x, or to solve for the value of x, that's 2 e to the 4t, lahat ng nasa taas, minus t e to the 4t. So, this is negative 1 times t e to the 4t, minus e to the 4t. So, negative 1 e to the 4t. So, for the value of y, we have negative 4 e to the 4t, 2 times negative 2 e to the 4t, negative times negative is positive 2t e to the 4t. This is negative is positive 3 e to the 4t. Simplifying, 2 e to the 4t minus e to the 4t is e to the 4t minus t e to the 4t. Or, that is equal to e to the 4t 1 minus t by factoring out e to the 4t. Then for y, negative 4 e to the 4t plus 3 is negative e to the 4t plus 2t e to the 4t. Factoring e to the 4t gives you 2t minus 1. 2t minus 1. So that therefore ang ating final answer.